Back up.
Folks, back up. Action. Back up, folks. On your step. Back up.
Camille. Stop. Go ahead. Let's go.
But suffice it to say that the only consideration at this moment is the risk of flight. There is a presumption of innocence and a public policy preference for bail in cases of this nature, and indeed cases which are much more serious and involve much more serious charges than this one. That's correct. I have to say, the prospect of Mr. Strauss-Kahn teleporting himself to France and living there as an accused sex offender fugitive is ludicrous on its face. This is a man whose face is recognizable to almost, well, I exaggerate, to many, if not most, of the people in that country.
Identification procedure, just over 24 hours had passed since the incident, and of course,
at the moment, we respectfully request the court to permit Mr. Strauss-Kahn to be released from Rikers Island, to exist with his wife and his family under the conditions which we have described. And I must say, I cannot think of any other conditions more restrictive than the ones we have proposed.
The case at this point. The charges that have been voted by. So while the investigation still is in its early stages, the proof against him is substantial. It is continuing to grow every day as the investigation continues, and it should be considered by the court when evaluating the issue of bail. The complainant in this case has offered a compelling and unwavering story about what occurred. As an international figure and as a diplomat, the defendant can travel.
I think most significantly that he submit to the home detention as outlined in the materials submitted to the court by defense counsel at an address that will be provided to the court and to the people, that it will be monitored 24 hours, 7 days a week, electronically, and by at least one armed human being guard at all times at the defendant's expense, and by the security company Strauss-Friedberg that has been referred to in the papers.
File was part of the application.